I am Peter Waroi. I am the founder of MoloGreen Constiency Forest Association since 2005. And I am happy to see that youth are willing to be engaged in this initiative. For me, I will make sure and stand solidarity about climate change. And more than that, I will be encouraging people, schools, to be active in environment or in climate change. My plan is that we can start a center in every constituency, a center that where the children would come and gain knowledge and wisdom, and where people would come from other countries, AU, UN countries that have agreement, to come to exchange the idea.
My name's John Kanja Thuo. I'm a Kenyan. I am a mentor of Smart Dedicated Youth Group, member of MoloGreen Constiency Forest Association. We advocate on environmental conservation. Well, in ways that we are using to advocate or to mitigate the climate change. Last year, but one, the Kenya government stopped the deforestation in the whole country. That was one aspect that the government initiated to fight with the climate change. Secondly, we as the MoloGreen Constiency Forest Association, we are happy because we are an entity that do the tree nursery plantation, whereby the activity that we undertake is planting trees in our schools and institutions. Also, we collaborate with the government towards the tree plantation. Even in the International Day, we are the main actors in tree planting. This encourages the youths because, as we know, the tree planting is a long project. It's a long-term project, whereby it takes a long time for you to generate something. We, as the constituency, the MoloGreen Constiency Forest Association, we encourage also planting some other food items to curb the food security. Also, in another way, we try to train, despite we don't have resources, members, and encourage them on biogas and renewable gases uses, because that is one of effect that makes the deforestation. Cutting down the logs, firewoods, and etc. And when we use the renewable gases, the renewable energies, we facilitate and we reduce the emission of gases, and also we reduce the desert in our country. Another thing, we encourage the big companies to facilitate the planting of trees in our countries, so that it becomes as a motivation factor. The effect that we get due to climate change, at time we get drought in our country, hunger because of lack of rain. Sometimes we get the floods in our country, and as a socio-economical factors, it affects the community. So we request the collaboration of the entire community in our country, the youths and our children, because as we nurture the children, and introducing the environmental clubs in schools, this will enhance the Vision 2050 and beyond, and will get the sustainable reduction of emission of gases in the air. Thank you.
So my name is Samuel Gatimo. I'm a member of the MoloGreen Forest Association, which is mainly focused on environmental conservation and tree planting and nurseries. Today we are coming as a group to emphasize on the need of observing the Kyoto Protocol that was enacted in the year 2009 and ratified thereafter. Now, environmental and ecological conservation, this one is supposed to reduce by 0% in the year 2050. The second one, car fuel should be substituted with hybrid vehicles that use electricity. In this way, carbon monoxide emission in the air will be greatly reduced. On home fuel usage and charcoal, we should go by the LPG, liquefied petroleum gases, or simply gas, and other forms of cooking such as stoves and biogases, so that we can protect our environment and the trees and reduce the burning of charcoals in our areas. In this way, we shall stabilize the greenhouse concentration and reduce human interface with the environment. Finally, we would like to urge and applaud the government's efforts in ensuring that we shall have a 10% forest or tree covers in the country by the year 2050, and also introducing environmental classes in our schools curriculum. So in addition to air pollution, we would like or encourage, we would like the government to emphasize on the need of big factories to have proper ways in disposing of the chemical waste, not from the rivers, but to have some kinds of septic tanks. They should also turn on other ways of sourcing energy, such as solar systems, to avoid having smoke in our air. Thank you.
My name is Miriam Werimo Kimani. I'm a Kenya citizen by birth and a mother. In Kenya, many citizens are women and youth. That's why I decided to join this group of MoloGreen Constiency Forest Association, and I'm the secretary. So far, we have noticed that when the environment changes, most of the people who suffers is the youth and women.
My names are Margaret Wangari Hinga. I'm a Kenyan citizen by birth. I'm from Ugweri Girls High School. I'm from the Environment Club in our school. I want to talk about how factories destroy the ozone layer. As we all know, the ozone layer is the one that prevents the sun from penetrating too much. And when the smoke of the factory destroys the ozone layer, the ozone layer will get scorched, and most of the rays of the sun will penetrate and may hurt the plants and the trees. What I want to urge you people is plant more trees so that they can attract rain, as we all know that trees attract rain, so that, and you reduce the factories. At least in a country or a county, maybe 2 or 3 factories.